It's not time to make a change. Just relax and take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you've found something going on. But take your time, think a lot, think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. Hey, Drew James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, where you will find hundreds of free acoustic guitar lessons. I'm playing a acoustic classic, Father and Son, by Cat Stevens, and this tune is just got so much sentiment. I really like it. It's a great song. We've got a few easy chords. I'm going to be showing you an intro. The intro is actually, there's two guitars happening, but I've adjusted it just to one, and I'll be showing you every chord, breaking down the rhythm pattern in my usual patient, understanding and beginner-friendly way. Let's start learning how to play it. So let's start with the intro on this tune. Okay, so this bit, oops, is actually played on a separate guitar, but I've incorporated both into this performance because it's kind of a single solo singer-songwriter version. So the first chord is a folk G. So that's index finger on the first fret on the A string, middle finger on the second fret on the E, ring and pinky finger on the third fret on the middle finger on the bottom two strings. So that's your G. That changes to a C over G. So the C is first fret on the B string, middle finger on the second fret on the D, and ring finger on the third fret on the A. But also, so that's your normal C, but I would just want you to bring that ring finger up to the thickest string on the third fret, and then get your little finger and tuck it underneath on the third fret on the A string. So you've got all four fingers held down, and then you strum the bottom, all six strings. Okay? So you've got G, changing to C over G. Okay? If you don't know the names of the strings, E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie 8 Dynamite, goodbye, Eddie. Now let's just do the rhythm slowly. So it's down, down, up. That's what you do for the G. Down, down, up. Then change to C over G. On the down of the C over G, lift up your middle finger. And then on the up, put your middle finger down. So you're going, can you hear a difference? So it's G, 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 C over G, lifting up. It's a bit hard to do slowly. Okay, keep working at that. So you do that part, then easiest way of showing you this is index finger from the C over G stays there. You pick that note with your plectrum, then you bring your ring finger to the third fret on the thinner string. So from the C over G, notice I never moved my index. Then back to this note, and then I like to slide from 3 to 5. So I'll show you how I'm doing that. Holding down the third fret on the thinner string, keeping the pressure down, and sliding, keeping the pressure on the string so you can feel the bits of metal under your fingers as you slide up to the 5th fret. You can go and pick it, but I think it sounds better to slide it personally. Okay, so that little lead line is, see that again. Okay, good work so far. Well done. So you actually do that 4 times in the intro. I only did it twice in my strum and sing at the beginning because for the sake of time. And then once you've done that, you're into some strumming of some chords. So just in case you know all these chords, I've included somewhere where you can skip into the video right now in case you know them. The chords are G, D, C, A minor 7, E minor, and then later on you're going to need a B minor 7, and that's it. Okay, so that's all your chords you're going to need for this tune. Let me take you through each one. You can skip ahead if you know those chords. So the folk G we've already done. Let's do a G. So the change to D from there, is you leave the ring finger held down on the 3rd fret on the B string. Put your index finger on the 2nd fret on the G string, and middle finger on the 2nd fret on the E string, and you strum the bottom 4 for that one. So that's your D. The C I took you through at the beginning. This is C over G, or C/G, you'll see it written as. An A minor 7, nice easy change. You change from C to A minor 7 in the song. All you can do is just lift up that ring finger, so you're on the 2nd fret on the D and the 1st fret on the B, and then strum the bottom 5. You can put this little finger down, it's optional, onto the 3rd fret, your choice. The other chord you're going to need is an E minor. So you're going to be changing from G to E minor. So just use your middle and ring finger, the 2nd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, and strum all 6. So that's your E minor. And finally, the only other chord that you're going to need is the B minor 7. Now, you can do this as a mini bar chord or as a full bar chord. So pressing down the bottom 5 strings with your index finger, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the B string, and ring finger on the 4th fret on the D string, and strum bottom 5. That sounds nice. You can also do this. If you find that bar chord too difficult, you can use this chord. It doesn't sound as good, but it does work. That 2nd fret on the thinnest string with the ring, 2nd fret on the G string with the middle, and 2nd fret on the A string with the index, and strum the bottom 5. Okay. That's another way of doing it. For the purposes of this lesson moving forward, I'm going to be using the full bar, but you can try that. So once you've done your intro, it's not time. So here's your order of chords. You're going to be going G, D, C, A minor 7, G, E minor, A minor 7, and D. And then that's going to repeat. Now, don't worry, I will show you a rhythm pattern and I'll slow that down for you a bit as well. If you do have a pen and paper, I just suggest jotting down that order of chords because it does repeat a lot in this song. So we're starting with our G chord and we're going down, 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 up. That's your rhythm pattern. Let's do it slowly. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay? Make sure that you accent. Accent means louder on the 3rd strum. Down, 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 up. So we go G, D, down, C, A minor 7, G, E minor, A minor 7, D. Then we repeat that. Find a G, settle D. If you C, you can A minor 7. Look at G. I am E minor, but I'm A minor 7, D. And then into verse 2, it's exactly the same. You do another one of these. I was G like you are D, and I see that it's not A minor 7. G, E minor, A minor 7. And then when you do that the 4th time, there's a little bit of a change at the end. So you go, I'll take it from the beginning. So take your G, think of D, think of C, A minor 7, for you will G and E minor, but your dreams may not. So you've got a slight change. You're going to be going from the E minor, instead of going to the A minor 7 D, this time it's D with a down, down, up, and then G, down, 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 up. I'll do that slowly. So it's D, D. So it's it's joining back into our intro, okay? So we're going, but you will G, B, here, E minor, but your D may G. Get that? Okay, for the last time I'll do it from the D, but your dreams may G. Okay, do that twice. Then you're into verse 3. Verse 3 is very, very similar. It just has a slightly different chord with the B minor 7. So how can G try to B minor 7? When I see he turns A minor 7, and it's G, B, B minor, same old A minor 7. Then that happens again from the G, that I could B minor 7. I will C to A minor 7. Now there's a G, and I know that I D, G. And then this part is slightly different again. So it always kind of keeps you on your toes in verse 3. So now it's a G, E minor, D, G. Okay, so D to go away. I have to go away. I D, I have to G. So let's take you through that slowly. So I have to go away is a D, down, down, up, G, then single strum D, just strum and hold it. I know 1, 2, C, I have to. So it's D for 2 and C for 2, G, down, up. Then we're into our intro, which hopefully you're getting to know quite well now. D, C. So D, 2, C, G. Then there's an instrumental, which is just the same order of chords that we had in verse 1. G, D, C, A minor 7, G, E minor, A minor 7, D. Okay, then the same G, D, C, A minor 7, G, E minor, but this time at the end it's D, G, like we had before. And then we've got D, D, C, G, and we're into that part again, okay? So I'll take you through the second time round of the chords in the instrumental. So it's G, D, C, minor 7, G, E minor, D, then C. Okay, then verse 4 is exactly the same as verse 1. Verse 5 is exactly the same as verse 3. So the ending is, then I have to go away. Sorry, I'll say that again. Then I have to go away. I D, I C and G. And that's your ending. So slow strum and hold. D,